Yeah.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Composite Materials for Environment Protection and Remediation. Myself, Bhavya, pursuing my PhD under the guidance of Jaiprakash HV. He's an associate professor in Sri Siddhartha Institute of Technology, Tumkuru. Today, my talk is about the assessment of groundwater of different taluks of Tumkur district in Karnataka. Now, let us see about what is groundwater. Water is the universal solvent which is very useful and essential for every living organism on earth. Groundwater is the water that is found underground in the cracks and spaces in the soil and the rock. It is stored in and moves slowly through geological formations of soil. The largest use for groundwater is to irrigate crops. Aquifers are typically made up of gravel, sand, sandstone, or fractured rock like limestone. Water can move through these materials because they have large connected spaces that make them permeable. The speed at which the groundwater flows, it depends on the size of the spaces which is available to flow. Now about the geological survey, Tumkur district. This is the largest district in Karnataka and fourth largest by population. It's also known as Coconut City because of the numerous palm trees which is grown in that area. And the study area is Pavgada and Chiknaiknali taluks. Pavgada is a part of Madhugiri revenue with the subdivision with Pavgada as a taluk headquarters. Chiknaiknali is a town in Tiptu subdivision in Tumkur district. And depending on the ground exploration data in Pavgada Taluk, there are two types of aquifer systems: Aquifer 1 and Aquifer 2. Aquifer 1 is called as phreatic aquifer comprising the weathered gneiss or the granite which is dry, and the aquifer 2 is known as fracture multi aquifer system comprising the fracture granite. And the causes of the pollution. Causes of groundwater pollution due to the rampant exploitation of the groundwater, digging of more number of borewells, and drying up of the traditional sources like kalyanis. And on average, there are 90 to 100 borewells. There are many borewells per village. The Tumkur is considered as the uh, dark zone when it comes to the groundwater level status. Depletion of groundwater is the main problem for the drinking water as well as for the agriculture purpose. In Tumkur, there are many mine leases of iron ore which were granted in Chiknaiknali Taluk. And mainly in open cast mining, environmental disturbances will be more, and pollution of water is casualty due to mining activity. And due to deforestation, there will be irregular and insufficient rain, which causes the water pollution as well as the scarcity of the groundwater. Both groundwater as well as the surface water is filled with disturbed sources like solid waste and the waste or the contaminants from the mining areas which reaches the groundwater. And these are the graphical representations of the fluoride and chloride in the groundwater of the collected samples. In figure 1 in this graph, it is the fluoride and the groundwater samples. There are 4 water samples taken, 2 water samples from Pavgada and 2 water samples from Chiknaiknali Taluk. In one of the samples of the Pavgada Taluk, there is a high fluoride content. There's a high fluoride content, but in the another sample of the Pavgada water sample, there is a little bit less compared to the level water fluoride level in the groundwater. And in both the samples of the Chiknaiknali Taluk, both the samples contain less concentration of the fluoride compared to the water standards. The other graphical representation is the chloride. Uh, the water standard value is 1000 milligram per liter, and the Pavgada, one of the samples of Pavgada is having high chloride concentration, and the another has less And the chikungunya samples, both the samples have also less concentrations. Now, what are the health effects due to this fluoride concentration and chloride concentration, whether it is high or less concentration? And there will be destruction of enamels, dental and skeletal fluorosis, which leads to a dental disorder. Like there will be some brown colors on the teeth, and also some white patches will be observed on the teeth, and it will be always most commonly seen in the children from around 1 age to 10 years, because they won't be much resistance powers, therefore they will be most affected soon. And there will be retinal disorder, decalcification, and the digestive and the nervous disorder. And deficiency of fluoride in water also causes more and dental caries, like more concentration as well as less concentration of fluoride causes dental caries. And deficiency of chloride leads to hypochloremia, such as dehydration, diarrhea, or vomiting caused by fluid loss, and high level of blood sodium weakness, fatigue, difficulty in breathing, hypertension, like. And a high concentration of chloride also leads to some health effects, like it causes like long term health effects which cannot be view very or felt very soon, like cancers and all. It is a long range diseases. And chlorine contains the poisonous substance like trihalomethanes, which cause health effects such as food allergy, asthma, and heart diseases, rectal cancer, etc. And these are the pictures of the dental and skeletal fluorosis observed in Pavgada region. Conclusion of the work is, there is chloride and fluoride deficiency in both the samples of both the taluks. Due to mining activities and drawing more groundwater oftenly, potability of groundwater and drinking water has been lost. Pollution of groundwater results in poor quality of drinking water, losing water supply, reduced surface water systems, and difficulty in arranging alternative water supplies, because there will be very cost of cleaning the water supply tanks. Like, and water sources should also be should be undergone treatment facility to provide potable water for the public for drinking purpose. And digging of more number of bore wells to a more depth should be avoided. And thank you for giving me an opportunity to present the work.